Here's a quick tip that you can add to your training to drastically enhance your explosiveness in your punching. Now, I'm sure you've all seen those guys that are at the gym, doing their shadow boxing in front of the mirror with some dumbbell weights in their hands, moving around thinking that they're improving their speed. Unfortunately, they are not at all. Now, yes, there is some benefit to that. If you're holding weights while you're throwing a bunch of punches, you're probably increasing some muscular endurance, so you'll be able to throw more punches. But again, it kind of goes back to the reason why we're training. We're training for an all-out street fight, which is probably not going to be 5-minute rounds or whatever it is, okay? So it's about what you're training for. If you want to develop speed and explosiveness, you're going to have to use resistance bands, because the way that you're punching, you're going to need to bring resistance the opposite direction of that. Weights are opposing gravity. We don't need to do that with our punches. So here's a great thing you can do. You can go to your local sporting goods store and grab a pair of resistance bands. They're cheap, they're 15 bucks. Probably get them for even less. I want you to weight it down somewhere, somewhere where the other end can go, and then take the handle in your hand, hold it loosely in your fighting position. So I'm going to get into my right lead to work on my lead straight punch. I'm going to hold it loosely. Okay, now you'll see a lot of people using bands clenching it really tightly. Well, we don't hit that way. If you're going to do resistance training to work on explosiveness, then you might as well do it to simulate the way you're actually going to hit. In my stance, my hand's like this. So I'm going to keep it as relaxed as I can on the cable. And then I'm just going to throw my punches the same way I normally do with the band. Okay? Nice and relaxed, loose shoulder, boom, throw the punch. Using my waist torque, keeping everything the same. Now, one thing you're going to want to keep in mind, it's pretty standard when you do resistance or explosiveness training. There's this sort of subconscious thing your body wants to do. It wants to slow down because in your mind, you can't hit as fast when you have the cable on. So what ends up happening is that your body sort of slows everything down anyway. Because it's kind of like, well, I can't hit that fast, so I won't go that fast. Unfortunately, that will not help you. If you want to develop explosiveness and get all of your quick twitch muscle fibers involved, you have to try to push that cable as fast as possible. So when you hit, literally, get from A to B as quick as you can. Nice and loose, boom, throw that punch. You want to use your waist torque, throw it, every time. And remember, the speed of your punch, it's how fast your whole body moves behind it. It's not how fast you flick your arm out there, okay? You don't have your body behind it. That punch is nothing more than a love tap. You want knockout power. So when you hit, boom, get that whole body behind it. Here. Okay, so add that to your training. Get to it.